So, with the fool and the clown, I mean, for me, I bring the two together because the clown is an expression of the archetype of the fool. So we could talk about the clown in the same way. There is a very important element, is this ability to play. You see, play is an extraordinary tool for transformation, to transform difficulties we will have, vulnerability. You see, if we are able, let's say, suppose for a moment, we are able to play with something we find very difficult, like being shy. Some of us might be shy. I certainly have been shy for a period in my life. Now, if we can consider being able to play with being shy, I mean, when you first think of it, and if you are shy, you feel like really impossible. First thing that comes to us is really impossible to do that. However, if we can manage to play with that shyness, do you know what is going to transform? And the children are our best teachers in that. The children. They really play with, you know, I was reading, I remember when it was the war in Bosnia. In the first year, before they were completely traumatized by what they saw physically, the children were playing to resolve these conflicts of war that we were living through, but in the beginning, before being traumatized. That is what I feel is incredible, when the spirit of the child has such a profound way to transform things. It's very inspiring for us adults. So, with the clown, we practice playing. We practice playing with everything in ourselves. That doesn't mean dismissing something. It means engaging in an open way, in a creative way, with the subject that is touching us, you know, an emotion or whatever. It's engaging with it. And allowing ourselves to creatively explore. That's simply play, which we can find sometimes difficult to engage in doing, but with the right, creating the right environment, it's absolutely possible to get into that play, creating the environment for it. So in workshops, we create an environment for exploring play with different themes, you know, of our reality inside. So if it's shyness or if it is even things like feeling a bit superior, you know, things we experience in ourselves, you know, to start to play with that is very good for our ego, to start to play with those things, the role we play in life, you know, looking down, whatever. So anyway, play is a wonderful tool. I mean, I do see that just looking at children. Play also helps us in communication, in sharing with others. You know, like the children do that, to explore relating to another. You know, exploring relating to another. Play is something we do alone. It's also something we share with others, isn't it? And that is helping us to develop skills to relate. And that's something, I know, nowadays I find quite serious that the children are so much in front of the TV because they are not engaging in that play. It is very damaging in the process of emotionally maturing through the process of play with each other, with children, between them. You know, it is a very serious thing. So.